Hi everyone, this is Diane. I have a haul for you today, vintage haul, and this is from the lady that I've bought all those paper dolls from and lots of other paper items I've purchased from her. And she's having one of her big sales this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but she had let me know yesterday that she would be there. She and her husband would be there setting up their new stuff and new old stuff, and she just cleaned out another house. So I could come today if I wanted. Today's Thursday, so I went and I brought home a whole bunch of stuff. So let me show it to you, and this might be two videos because the last two items are actually bundled items, and so I want to take my time with them and go through them with you. So you see this? I was very excited to see this. It's a 1969 Sears Catalog. It was damp on this edge here. It doesn't feel damp right now, but it felt damp when I picked it up. And so there's some water damage to it, but it's not mildewed at all. So I was pretty thrilled with this. And she gave me $5 off it because it was damp and had, you can tell, it's got the markings of water damage. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And but it's not mildewed. What season is this? Fall and winter, 1960. I think I said 69, but it's 1960. We're not going to look at every page. I just wanted to see some of it. Do they have fancy dresses in here? Oh yes, they do. So there's a lot of the brownish color. Look at that hat. And we get some pretty dresses. Very lovely. Shoes, all the stuff you see in the Sears catalogs, the children's clothing, those are teens, the men's, look at the shiny rain boots, household things. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm gonna have to air this out because it does smell musty. Okay, then I got 5 boxes of the Ginghams paper doll and play sets. They're unopened. So what I need to do is decide which one I'm going to keep, because I will definitely keep one to use in a journal. I'm going to keep, well, I like Katie's Country Store and I like Sarah's Farm, so I might keep both of them. And these will probably find their way into my shop. So I want to open one so we can see, because there's nothing on it that tells you, or that shows you. It says it's a paper doll with a stand, 3 play pieces, pop-out farm, and 7 outfits. I want to see what they look like. Look at the mouse in the haystack. There's the doll. Okay, so you use the box top and box bottom to set your pieces up. So here's the farm. I guess it goes this way. And this would fit in there. I've got the barn and the haystack and the garden, and I would pop up the vegetables growing out of the garden. And there's the doll and some animals and a cart full of soil. and some outfits. So that's nice. I like that. You want to see what the country store looks like? I won't be able to show you what the other ones look like unless I open them, you know, to sell them. I won't be able to show them to you to sell them, but I can show you the two that I've opened and you can get a better idea. And I'm not putting them in my shop right away. They're going at the bottom of the list of all the things I have to list. The next things that I will list are paper dolls, like the old paper dolls from the 40s. They'll be coming next in my shop. So here's the country store. I love her. Look at the dog. And the mouse is sitting on the cheese dome. At least it's not in the mouse trap. And her outfits. Oh, I love that gingham one. I had an orange gingham dress when I was a teenager. My mother made it for me. And my sister wore it when I was done with it. We were just talking about it not too long ago. There's something fun. Loyal Sock Mills receipt book. It has the black and the red. And I don't know how old it is. It's from Montoursville, Pennsylvania. It's from the 1950s. And she only charged me $1 for that. The postcards that I picked up, that one's pretty. There was another postcard album that I wanted. It had 22 postcards in it, and the rest of the pages were empty, but and the postcards were nice, but I really liked the cover. It was a smaller book than the scrapbooks that I've been getting, and it was a pretty cover, and I thought it would have been a large journal, but it was small enough that I could make a journal with it. But because it was such a nice cover, she asked more than I was willing to pay. Not that it wasn't worth it, but you know, I bought a lot of stuff and I had to limit myself. So maybe one day, if that book is still there, I'll get it. 4 Little Kittens. This is like some of those, I think they're Rand McNally books with the photographs of pets wearing clothes. But this is black. Oh, it is Rand McNally. This is a black and white one. 1934. And it says the same thing about how they did. These unusual photographs of real kittens were made possible only by patient, unfailing kindness on the part of the photographer at all times. I think it says that in those, you know, the colored Rand McNally books. This might be the same one that I've had before, just in this size version with color. So these are really, really, really cute pictures. She's standing on the stool holding her skirt up and there's a mouse under it. I think this is all fake and the kittens' heads are popped through the hole in the backdrop. Isn't that adorable? I love them. She made sure she showed these to me because I got ice cream cartons last time. So she showed me these and I knew I had to get them. They are really cool. Vintage pint milk cartons. What will I do with them? Time will tell. I got 6 of them. I could make a journal out of them, obviously. Use them as a page in a journal. And I mean, put it together as a little box and put stuff in here. I don't know. I had to have it. There's the perforation here for the hole to put your straw in. I wonder how old it is. These were not $1 each. She charged me more than that. She charged me $5 for 3 of them. I got 6 of them. This little bear book, I thought the cover was really cute. I don't usually buy color books, but I love the art in these. Those just really, really cute retro children's artwork. Artwork for children, not done by children. This is, I might have this book already, and it's a Wonder book. Alice in Wonderland. $19.51. Oh, I've had paper dolls from this brand, Salfield, and I could never find the year on the paper dolls, so yeah, there's no year here either. I love this cover. I can't remember how much she charged me for this particular book. Now, we did go through each item and she told me how much she was charging and wrote it down, because some of the things I had to say, no, that one's more than I want to spend. So I just can't remember what each individual thing was. I know what my total was. Some of them I can remember the prices. But this wasn't much. It was $2 or $3. $19.32. Not only is the cover beautiful, but the pages are fun. It has illustrations of the ingredients and measurements that you're putting in. Isn't that fun? But that will make a beautiful journal cover. Elmer Buys a Circus. This was $2 or $3, I think. 1941. And I have a lot of circus ephemera, and I just recently got that big fat circus book with lots of illustrations, and I just got some circus pages in a Happy Mail. Tom Thumb and Other Stories. This was a Christmas gift in 1909. And it's copyrighted 1904. I don't see any color pages, just the black and white. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Again, it's Salfield Publishing Company. And these are the thick, kind of pulpy pages, but I loved the cover. This one does have a date, 1922. It's kind of chipped up here, but I could still make, it's really dirty. If I had to, I mean, I could cover it or make a new back cover. But I love that. And I love this one. This one is not really hardback, it's a thick cardstock. The tale that Kitty told. Look at the frog. Somebody colored on that page. 1915. Look at that adorable kitty. Oh, somebody colored on the puppy. These, even the black and white drawings are adorable. Here's a color page that's not colored on by a child. Oops, came off the cover. Aw, that's a sweet picture. Oh, that's adorable. There's some coloring there, but I would probably use it anyway. Love it. And I got this Cinderella book. 1935. I'm sorry if you can hear noise. There's some road work going on pretty close to my place. I'm trying to get stuff out of my way. Isn't that pretty? That's the fairy godmother. Yeah, this looks like a Hollywood publicity shot, doesn't it? Beautiful pictures. That is beautiful art. So lovely. Now, the last time I got some of these ice cream boxes with this pattern on it, so made by the same company, Bloomer Brothers Company, Newark, New York, but they were not this shape. So I thought I would try this shape, and I thought that it might make a fun journal with the binding here and like a tag journal almost. So I got 2 of them to try. Don't know when I'll try them, but I thought they would be fun. And I love this. Now, she still had a lot of magazines. Some were old, like 1930s, Better Homes and Gardens, and some were more of the Woman's Home Companion that I got from her several times in the 1930s and 40s. So she still had more, but I'm like, I just have so many, and I've cut up so many, and I have so many images from magazines. But I love, this is just a really thin one, and she only charged $1 for it, and I love it. These girls have cherries that they've picked off the cherry tree, and they're hanging them over their ears like earrings. It's so cute, and this is from 1939, and it's a home arts book. So some linen cut work, some fashion, home arts needlecraft for picnic meals. So it's got those placemats there. A commercial or an ad for baking powder. Some embroidery here. So it's just a few pages, but there's quite a lot on those pages. Look at that page. Oh, that was worth $1. And I got this. It's a gift wrap by Gibson with Barbie clothing and paper doll. The doll is printed on the paper too, but this is a paper doll. I guess you could use that as your gift tag. Isn't that cute? Oh no, there's a gift card there. That's really cute. She had stacks of the golden Barbie paper doll books, all the different, they weren't all the same. I don't know how many there were. I think there were some duplicates, but I could not believe how many Barbie books there were. I did not buy any of them. This is a vintage paper doll with this pretty little doll. She's bent up at the neck. Looks like a ballerina doll. They're both bent at the neck, but they're cute. And I didn't get a lot of paper dolls this time, but I got this one. Patience and Prudence. Her arm is bent. They have musical notes across the bottom of their swimsuits. She's listening to records and she's listening to the birds, or whistling with the birds. And there are the outfits. And I got the Sunshine Family. They remind me of the Ginghams. I may have had this before and sold it. I don't know if that's too tall for a golden book, because I was thinking these paper dolls would be fun for a golden book. What do I do with it? This is not a golden book, but it's the same size. Yeah, they're too tall. But I can use them in other kinds of books. These were sold individually. They were torn out of old McCalls magazines. This is 1966, Betsy McCall. Every time I get an old McCalls magazine, it does not have the Betsy McCall paper dolls. So I paid $1 each for these sheets. 1966 again. This one is Mrs. McCall and Little Betty, but this is from 1925, so I think that this was pre-Betsy McCall. But it has front and back dolls and front and back clothing. It is adorable. Ooh, love that. And Betty Goes Christmas Shopping. They're on the back of the fashion pages. That's not fair. Sister Nell Goes to a Party, 1925. Those are great pages. I got another Ginghams paper doll. This is 1981. They're a nice size for journals. And this book, this was a more expensive book, but it's edited by Watty Piper, who wrote The Little Engine That Could. He either wrote or illustrated the original Little Engine That Could. I know he illustrated it because, well, maybe not. No, this is a different artist. The pages, the pictures in this book are so beautiful. Pictures by Eulalie. $1946, I think. Love the faces on the children. Christopher Robin is saying his prayers. Easter Bunny story, I believe. This is beautiful. Okay, That was 24 minutes, and I'm going to stop the video here, but I want you to come back for the next video so you can see this. And all of these came together in this box. So, come on back, and we'll spend some time going through these things. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.